Yo, people. 60 seconds, gang. That is brilliant, sir. Welcome to Giraffeballz. Okay, ex-son, husband. Here's how it goes down in here. Now, I just did something earlier. It's called the First Church of Holy Shit. That's where uh I get on and I'll talk about God without a name. Because in order to believe that yeah, that's me. What up, man? Hey, Joe Cortez. Here's what I need y'all to do. Ex-son husband. There you go, team. Here come my Jedi's. Hey, here's what's happening. I'm only coming back on today because I'm making my rounds. This is something that I was told to do. To get in these rooms and spar with these cats that be on this bullshit. Dr. Lee at Lapeef Sage Talk is one such cat. He is a dinosaur. He is dying. His thinking is dying. And he was asking about marriage. And anybody in here know me, know I'm married, but I don't believe in it in its present form, and it can't last because of the mathematics. It's impossible. I was trying to agree with him. Everybody know me, know my stance on raggedy ass, foul mouth broads, that I don't play that shit. Everybody knows me, that knows that. But I couldn't get any of it out because this dude argues like a woman. He argues like an old black woman because an old black woman more than likely either wouldn't fuck him or fucked him over. Now that is a wounded, bitter dude. That's a wounded, bitter dude. He needs to move to Vegas and buy pussy. That's a wounded cat. I would love to debate him with room to speak. Now, let me get this out the way. Hey, Bean Butter Flight. Welcome. Like Tina from the business. Woo, Jimmy. I dare you to go over there. All of y'all that listen to me, you go over and listen to Dr. Lee. Go listen to him. Because I'm trying to come in there and share. But I mean, literally, would not let me speak. I asked for 60 seconds, and he couldn't give it to me. You know why? Because no man gave it to him. No man gave it to him. Now, what up, James? Let me get to what I was talking about over there real quick. Being Butterfly and ex-son husband. Thank y'all for coming. This is it's a tribe over here. It's small, but it's growing. What I usually do on Giraffeballz, which is Wednesday at noon, I get high as Giraffeballz and talk about whatever y'all want. If you come in, though, you got to smoke. Look up somebody, ex-son. Could you do me a favor, please, and put Dr. Lee's link in here? Because they're having the discussion right now. And I'm trying to steal as many people out of his room as possible so I can bring them into some light. Now, hold on a second. Yeah. Here's what I was trying to explain. Here's where we get the concept of even the word family. Okay? That's why you can't talk about this shit and skim over it like he wants to do. During the time of conquering, during the time of Eastern European conquering, when you hear King Henry VIII and King so-and-so, as these dudes would roll over and die, they would become rulers of land. Them and the Irish and the Scots was fighting for shit all the time, right? All the while, we chilling in Africa. We ain't got nothing to do with this. And we're here already. He don't want to hear no shit about that. If I'm the king of fucking England, in order to get all my taxes in and all my imports and herbs and meat and food and all that, I'm not doing all of that shit. The dukes, earls, and lords were over that. The lord of this house is a bunch of fucking land. And the earl of this house. You hear that shit? You think them hoity-toity white folks was doing that shit? No, them poor ass white folks was doing that shit. And do you know who was in charge of that? The house bond. Yeah, sound real close, don't it? House bond. This was the man who shoot the horses, who plowed the field, who did the work, who worked the land. Well, each house bond needed help. So just like a dog breeds sires bitches, just like a horse sires a mare, that all that shit, they would get a wife that was of good childbearing age, 13 sometime. As soon as they start bleeding, they start putting them out. This is the truth. But because they only looked at women mostly as usable to make babies, that's it. They looked for healthy women, and they looked at them as a liability because they get slower. You got to take care of. This is really their thinking. You got to take care of them. All that shit. So that's why a woman usually came with a dowry. A dowry. Thank you, Madam Magma. A dowry they came with. You need to give me some pigs, some cows, something to take her. Because she might have another girl. What do we need with that? We need men. This is their thinking. That group of people under that house bond was considered a family or a group of workers. Family directly translates to group of workers. It is a European construct. You do not come from a family. You come from a village. This is why back in the day you could get your ass whooped 4 times before you got on. We are village people with a king. And marriage in that form is about a man having as many wives as he can take care of. That is not this form of marriage. And because you are outnumbered by 2 million black women, the math does not support that 20th century thinking. That's the thinking if the dollar is going to keep going for another 30 years. It's not. That's the thinking if global warming is going to hold off for 15, 20 more years. It's not. That's if present civilization is going to stay on this path that it is on for another 10, 15 years. It's not. That shit is over. And it was never ours anyway. A family is a taxable unit. If we got a village, Bruce House, being butter, we got a village. Crown me king, madam, and all the people we know, all y'all, everybody we know, the good people of the village. We get the brothers, the elders. We're the leaders of this village. We're the level-headed leaders of this village. We ain't letting no bullshit in here. We ain't having no bullshit in here. The person that's best at math teaches the kids math. The person that's best at blank teaches the kids blank to benefit us so that we can figure out as a group what is our commodity to give, to share with other tribes. What is it that we make? Where's our dopeness? Oh, because it's there. It's there. It's there. I gotta turn this air on. Oh, well, let me front. It's a fan. You trying to tell me with the people that's in here that it's not here? It's gonna have to be, people, because that's where we're going. We're not going in any other direction. And under what I am saying, all of these problems cease. All of these issues with not having enough women, with women that don't cooperate, they'll die. They'll fucking die. They're dying off now. They're going to start dying off. I don't disagree with him. The problem is he has been taught to debate like a woman. I'm sorry, sisters, I hate to be derogatory to you, but that is feminine energy. Men do not do that. That's where the phrase "find 100 women that built the bridge" comes from. Because women talk like that. Children talk like that. Men go, ho, ho, ho. I can't stand this nigga either. But let's hear him out. That's what "hear me out" means. Hear. Take in. Absorb. Examine. Cross-examine. Check for lies. Me. Am I a stranger? Am I not black? Am I not articulate? Was I not being courteous? Me. I ain't even talking about my credentials. I'm not talking about my resume. Me, as a black man that you don't know, in a room full of other black men. Did you just get people here just to agree? This, if you're looking for an agent, you better look there. Because that's the way black people have done business for the past century. Get together and agree. That's that bullshit, young people. Watch that shit. If anything, that's suspect. This dude wants to compile a list of people in each area. You want to compile a list of people in each area that think the same? As opposed to telling those people what I told them the last time I was on his show? Here's what's more important. Brothers, right where you are, find 9 black men that you don't call on a phone that think like you. And find out what you're going to do when the shit hits the fan. Whose house? Where are all the weapons? Where's all the food? How are we going to move as a unit? How do we defend ourselves? Us 9. Us 10, excuse me. And if you're not doing that, then what you're doing to try to get in contact with me in LA is moot. He didn't like that. This dude moved like a broad. Straight up. And I don't like internet beef. I don't. I don't make internet beef. Okay? I don't make internet beef. I don't see, God damn it, Bruce House. Okay, we can't just cyber roll over there. Okay, keep you away from the sword cabinets. Just go cool it. All right. Now, what I will do is I'm gonna open up the room. I'm gonna open this goddamn Bruce House. You can go handle this shit then. No. Ah, damn. Easy, Johnny Ringo. yeah, Johnny Ringo. You gonna cool your jets there, Cat Daddy? It's fucking Bruce House. Okay, now I invite anybody from his room. You can tell him what I said. You can tell him I said it. I'm sitting here. Anybody in my room, unless you want this bunch of people sitting around the Bible, we can talk about the Bible too. He don't want to talk to me about the Bible. He really don't. He really, really don't. He doesn't. I would love for somebody to set up a technical debate. I would meet him in somebody else's room that will give us time. Time. You speak, I speak. He a Hebrew Israelite. Well, okay, I respect his dedication as a Hebrew Israelite. I'm not that dedicated. I am not so in love with any god that I will dress like an out of work wizard in the hot sun. I can't. It's a lot to ask me to put on that Hogwarts outfits. They look like a cross between the Isley brothers and Harry Potter. The Potter brothers, the Isley Potters. They be having they shit on. Has anybody? Yeah, he can have it. He can have all the smoke he wants. But yeah, we bring Brother Bruce in here. Uh, and like I said, the doors of the church is open. Anybody want to come in here, you can come on in, talk to me, holler at me. I ain't gonna bite your head off. I'll let you say your piece. If you are of his belief and you want to come in here, uh, I'll let you run. I'll give you 2 minutes and you can say whatever you want. But then you have to shut the fuck up and let somebody else talk. You like that, Ski Mask, the Isley Potters? I think I'm gonna keep that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey Doc. Hey Doc. How are you? Um. Uh. What I want, like I said, I want you to check this dude out, especially this last confrontation with this cat. Uh. It just feminine. Uh. And it's uh. It's kind of sad to see because y'all don't need that shit no more. Y'all don't need that. Young people don't need uh uh to be misled anymore. You need to be told the truth. And I cite references that aren't you can't prove the existence of Spider-Man with the existence yeah, you can't prove the existence of Spider-Man with a copy of Spider-Man. You can't prove the existence of Spider-Man with a copy of the Hulk, even if Spider-Man's in it. You need a reference that comes outside of that to bounce it against. Generally, black Christians cannot do that. I'm gonna bounce this at you in a second, Bruce. There's something I like to say. Black man, Christian, reader. Pick two. You can't possibly be all three. I don't know how you have to compromise one of those. Uh, what say you there, young Jedi Bruce? Other than let's roll over on his ass.
I mean, you know, why can't I say that? But I'm trying to figure out who are you talking about?
Okay, it's the Lapeef, Lapeef network. It's a guy named Dr. Lee.
If you Dr. Lee Peterson or just Dr. Lee?
No, not Jesse Lee.
Okay.
No, almost as Jesse. Bad, but okay. No. Just I don't know. He just this side of butter biscuits with it, bro. He just this side of butter biscuits with it. He's live. I tried to come in because I didn't know wow, Zen Master. I had no idea.
The Lapeef network, huh?
Yeah, the Lapeef. L-A-P as in Peter, E-E-F. Oh, thank you, ex-son husband. It's Sage Talk, Dr. Lee. Whose beautiful baby is that? Yeah, it's Sage Talk Lee. Sage Talk Lee.
And dude, that's the thing. Okay.
Yeah, and it sounds like a bunch of black women from 1975, especially him. I ain't throwing no shade at none of the other brothers on the show because I couldn't hear anything because this dude wouldn't let me finish. I mean, literally, like arguing with a broad. It's you go back. I want you to go back and have people watch it and just see if I did not ask, if I was not clear about giving me 60 seconds. I'll give any man, I'll give a fucking white supremacist 60 seconds. What are you saying? Shit. You don't like disrespectful, raggedy, lazy ass niggas either? Yeah, John, why don't I play it? Thank you, sir. Yeah, we need to talk anyway, John, about the what to do with the yeah, we'll talk. Let me see.
Yeah, go ahead and play that because I'm like, who is,
Yeah.
bro? I don't know.
Okay, let me.
I mean, because I ain't got no problem with jumping into a pit, but who and what and why are
Well,
you talking for the arrangement of marriage? Because see, it sound I wanted to see what your argument point was. Like, what was his argue? What was he trying to get across versus what you were trying to get across? And if they
right.
crossed like this, what was the why did they? You know what I mean? Because it don't.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Let me see if I can do this properly.
Yeah, 'cause my I didn't get to have my church earlier because I was in chaos. It just was going on the whole
Oh,
time.
okay.
I was trying to get away from it, but it wasn't.
All
It
right.
wouldn't do it. It
Let
wasn't
me.
gonna work out.
They want to let you. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That understood, sir. Okay. Let me see if I can bring in. Okay. No, that's not what I want. Bring this in. Tab. Okay. Now, here's where I came in. Okay.
Sage.
Let's see. Did I put it in? Okay, it's in there. Oh, I gotta go over here. All right.
Yeah. Let me just shout out this super chat. Plain for the
You got to tell them the truth.
it hasn't always. What type of society structure do you believe in?
No. Okay, here we go.
The beginning, but at
It's
the
been
end of the
that way.
but at the end of the day, it in the beginning it wasn't a game.
What's the
When
beginning?
the since the beginning of marriage, since the beginning of
And where was
time,
that? And that's where it fell apart. Because again, no shade at Brother Demarcus Brewer. That's the brother in the bottom right. No shade. With love. You can come on here and we can discuss it. But you are ambiguous about the beginning by design because no one's told you about the beginning. I just explained that beginning, how your beginning was robbed from you. And at first, you weren't even allowed to be married because it caused too much trouble when the master wanted to sell off your babies like puppies. Caused too much trouble. But once you were, it was to continue the concept of what the master was. What all of these dudes were anyway. They just came over here and set up new shop with European shit. So that family shit didn't have anything to do with the people who were robbed from Africa. That's not how we got down. We're a village. Monogamy is not natural or functional to you, which is why it's about to die. It's a social construct. Now, back into this shit right here.
Family,
right.
communities, societies.
Marriage was not at the
Right.
beginning of time.
Say
So
again?
Marriage, this is what is so important that Black people understand. Whose beginning are you discussing? Whose beginning, gentlemen?
I'm not saying the beginning. I'm just saying the game's been the game.
Oh, maybe somebody should explain the game.
Uncle Jeff, let me ask
Yes,
you a
sir.
question. Do you believe in marriage or you don't believe in marriage?
I believe no, I don't. I believe that
what type of society structure do you believe in?
I believe in the power of the village, and I don't think that we're going to get anywhere without it. I think the mathematics dictate that.
So what do you mean the power of the village? Define that or clarify that a little bit.
Okay, as fast as I can. This is what a marriage is. Back in the day, this is the beginning of it.
Okay, you're backtracking now because you just said you didn't believe in marriage.
Well, I don't believe in Marxism or Stalinism. I can explain those. I'm not an astronaut or a superhero, but I can explain exactly. Okay. I can explain things that I don't have a part with.
But you made a proposition, and then when I'm asking you to explain it, you're switching to something else.
No,
I didn't
I'm
ask
trying
about
to cross
Marxism,
the
so I
street,
don't
but
want you to
cars
explain
keep
that.
coming. You asked me for the beginning. Here's the beginning.
No, no one asked you from the beginning.
Okay.
I asked you, did you believe in marriage? You said no.
No.
I said,
no.
what do you believe in? You said the village.
The village.
I said, clarify what you mean by the village. That's what I said.
I'm trying. Desperately.
Then you went back to marriage.
Exactly.
So I said you're being confusing because you said you didn't believe in marriage.
If I could have 60 uninterrupted seconds, I could clear this up for you.
Knock it out.
Can I have that? All right.
Knock it out.
And in the beginning. Now, I need y'all to watch this. Hold on. I need y'all to watch this. I need you to watch feminine energy in action. Here is a man that cannot keep his word for 2 minutes.
You didn't believe in marriage.
If I could have 60 uninterrupted seconds, I could clear this up for you.
Knock it out.
Can I have that? If I could have 60 uninterrupted seconds, I could clear this up for you.
Knock it out. Marriage.
If I could have 60 uninterrupted seconds, I could clear this up for you.
Knock it out.
Can I have that? All right.
Knock it out.
And in the beginning, in England, when the king was the king.
Okay, the beginning in England? Hold on. Did you say the beginning in England?
I'm gonna try this one more time. One more game.
But we're not talking about the white man's beginning here. We're talking about black.
If you're discussing marriage, exactly you are. But you won't let me finish. Could I please get this BS out? Would you let me finish, please?
Let him cook.
Well, we're not going to go into England and the European
grown
structure.
men, brother. That's where do you think you get marriage from? That don't have nothing to do with
Excuse me. I get marriage from the Bible, which predates England.
I need you to hear this closely. Exactly. No, brother. If you read
from the Bible,
that's where do you think you get marriage from? That don't have nothing to do with
Excuse me. I get marriage from the Bible, which predates
exactly.
England.
No, brother.
Excuse me.
I get grown men, brother. That's where do you think you get marriage from? That don't have nothing to do with
Excuse me. I get marriage from the Bible, which predates
exactly.
England.
No. Have nothing to do with
Excuse me. I get marriage from the Bible, which predates
exactly.
England.
No. I really, guys, honest to God, at that point, it really is punching down. It really is punching down. I get marriage from the Bible, which predates England. If that don't say it fucking all, and it was just downhill from there. You can watch the rest on your own. It's just a bunch of cackling like a woman. Men do not debate like that. They don't. Ja, they don't. Globally black, they don't. If I don't like what you got to say, I hear you out. What's on your mind, Doc? Now, oh yeah, before you speak, Bruce, those of you who are here that don't agree, please, let's debate. I'll give you all the time you need. I'm not gonna do that. I want to grow. You can't grow like that. You can't grow like that. What's on your mind, Bruce?
But that's the whole point. We really anybody that asks you a question and don't wait for your answer ain't really trying to hear your answer. It's really that simple. I've been in that situation, so that's why I'm familiar with it. I learned to pause before I speak, or I'll at least listen to what somebody, how they're conducting a room. Because most of the time you're not trying to do what you're saying you're trying to do. You're trying to dictate a conversation according to agenda you're trying to get across. And that's what I don't appreciate about the situation. Like if we talking about marriage and what he wanted you to do was just to go on why you believe in village and have nothing to say about anything else. But my explanation is my explanation. You clear it out or clean it up how you need to so we can get to where we're going. not cut me off in the middle of me talking to say something, some to try to make it seem like you're smarter than me, just for you to prove 15 seconds later that you're clearly not. So that was annoying. Like that was, but like I said, one time I had this. I was with this chick and we was at her homegirl house, and her homegirl was a whore that I could have smashed, but I never smashed her because I don't. If you professional whore, I don't fuck for free. There's nothing for me for that. So I'd be a. So
how about it, young man? I'm not going to let you stop talking. You're going to have to repeat that, sir.
I respect the game.
90-degree turn, and we'll get back to whatever your thought is. If you have to write it down, I'm gonna need you to say that again.
I don't fuck real hoes for free. I don't get nothing out of that. There's nothing.
Now I'm gonna stop you. Young black men, never again say you are going somewhere to get some pussy. You don't get pussy. If you know what you're doing, you giving out dick. Now, proceed, sir.
So we sitting in the bathroom, we all getting dressed or whatever. She gets out, and she gets out the bathroom because it was a way to get to her room from the bathroom. It was open like that. So me and the chick I was dealing with was in the bathroom. We getting dressed or whatever, and she comes in, sees us, goes back out, gets dressed in the room. And the girl I'm with goes, damn, that's crazy, because she usually get dressed in front of anybody. She'll be naked in front of anybody. And I was like, she know I don't play that. I can be in that room if I want to with her. I don't. So the girl heard me say that. So she got offended, came in the room, and I didn't know she was offended. I didn't know her walls was at then or whatever. But I didn't think I said nothing wrong. So she come in there and asked me, I think she asked me something about dancing or music or something. And she went, when she asked me, she was like, so why you don't, she's like, do you love being around music? I said, yeah. She was like, why you don't do nothing? I was like, I don't really, so you don't really want to do it. You don't really love it. You don't really want to do it. Like just that fast. Like she did it real fast while I was thinking about the answer. And in that moment, I realized you didn't want the answer. And she giggled when she did it. And when she giggled, it pissed me off, but I didn't register what she was doing, but I knew something that just happened, and it took me a second to figure out. I was like, oh, okay, so we just don't answer questions the way because I didn't answer the way you wanted me to answer, it ain't an answer to you.
Wow.
But you did that to you. You only asked me the question to humiliate me, which really wasn't that big of a deal to me, but I didn't like what the exchange, because I had just lost to a whore. So, I'm going to get you back later. But right now, you got that one. And that's what he seemed like, how he was talking to you. So because he was talking or conducting his room like that,
sure,
he put you in the position to where you're going to answer him, but then you're going to have to ask him a question, put his logic in the corner, and then challenge his logic. And that's the only way you win in them type of situations. Otherwise, it's a no-win situation, because nobody's here to really grow or learn anything. We're here to make fun of anybody that's lesser than me.
Exactly.
Even if, that's not the case.
And it was not something, I didn't come in, because this was only my second time there. And I just came in hoping to get a cool, plausible, chill debate with dude. I didn't know he had it this bad.
Thought you was in a barbershop and not a salon.
Bruh. But woo, see? Now, you know what? I might posse up and go over there next time. But see, here is okay. Here's Ja. I don't know what you in the middle of, Ja, but if you don't have your dick in your hand, I don't know why you don't come in here. Did his audience admit marriage as we know it as Eurocentric? No, brother. We couldn't get that far. We didn't get the rest of that shit was just me pointing out how you can't find a bridge that 100 men built who think like that don't hear each other out. I can't even talk about something you don't like. We can't get to the end of it first. I say let's get to the end of it from my side, and then we can agree to never discuss this on your shit again, unless either one of us has new information. That's how I will debate anyone on any subject on my platform. I'm gonna hear you out because I want to grow. Black Christians aren't considered in that, aren't interested in that. Excuse me. But go ahead.
You're right. That's the whole issue. You assume this is a growing conversation. You found out quickly this is a dictatorship conversation. This is my way or get ready to get made fun. Because if you talked for an hour and for 59 minutes and 30 seconds you didn't say nothing that could be competed with, if you slipped up at 59:45,
that's your ass.
All of that hour just gone. All of that 59 minutes and 44 seconds didn't mean nothing in that room. You said something wrong. That's all they was waiting for.
Well, and bruh, these are people who have had life expose certain nerves, and when they get triggered, the first place they go is to the internet. It's the first place. It's the first. I can be nasty. I can say old sniping funky ass shit because I can type this shit. You know, ain't nobody outside.
Right.
Ain't nobody rolling up on me. So I get to show. I get to show my ass. I get to be this Brody ass nigga that I know I'm not. I already know it's just not.
But that's just that nana boo boo stuff. That's all that is. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing real. And that's the whole problem. You thought you was entering a room where it was real, and it wasn't. What happened to you, Unc? But yeah, I would have listened a little bit longer. I'm curious, why'd you choose that room in particular to jump into? And did you sit and watch him before you jumped in, or is it just something you got pointed to that made you go up in there? Because I would have heard them talking before. I would have. Maybe it was the subject. You could have got during the subject too. But I ain't no way you would have caught me slipping like that just so you can try to make fun of something I was talking about with less knowledge. The Bible.
Oh, here's the problem. Here's the problem.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Let me tell you something. Good job there, young Jedi. I jumped in and took the goddamn shit. I'm gonna fly this ship till I get back because I'm out in the hallway and I'm just talking. I'm like, why is this nigga talking over me? He don't never do that. Okay, I'm back.
It's all good.
Yeah, brother. Good job. Thank you, sir. I've been on this show before, but we were on a different subject that we warmed up to this Sheila image, the Sheila shit he's doing. I didn't think he was going to come out the gate with it. I thought I could finish a thought. But cats like that don't let you. And these are the dudes I would love to debate. Let's just get some your shit, my shit. You say yours, I'm going to say mine. For 3 minutes. Then we open the floor for a little bit. We talk, final thought, next subject. With somebody that can delete the one that go too long. That your time, when your time is up, your shit is muted.
See, yeah, but that's and I guess that could be fun. So what happened the last time you went?
Uh, it was cool for like 45 minutes. Ja, uh, uh, set it up like a fight. Ja set the fight up. Uh, yeah, yeah. Tell Dr. Lee he can come get it. I want the smoke. Tell Dr. Lee, yeah. Those of you in here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I would love to have you do that. Yes. In fact, anybody who was in his room, there, ex-son, if you're still here, anybody that was in Dr. Lee's room that was still here, you let him know that Jeff Brown wants to smoke with an unbiased, and I would say Jai is, an unbiased. So ain't nobody going, if I get hit in the face, I get hit in the face. I doubt it. Unbiased, straight up debate on any three subjects he wants. Anytime. I will move a meeting. I will stop some shit. And I am busy as fuck. But I will definitely. Yes. Bruh.
I mean, is his crowd that big for you to care that much?
Bruh, yeah, he got what, 300-400 people watching him now.
Okay.
And for me, a fight is a fight. Don't nobody see, here's the deal. In order to know me online, you got to put in Jeff Brown and look at my old comedy. Because I've been writing. I've been doing other shit. I haven't really been fucking with social media like this.
Yeah. Okay.
I've been, you listen to DL Hughley for 6 years. Yeah, about 35% of that is Jeff Brown.
I told you I seen you before. Y'all came to Sacramento, and y'all was at Tommy T's, I think, out in Rancho, and I didn't know who you was at the time. I was sitting right next to you, but I knew you was somebody because DL was up there every second show.
DL was yeah, I didn't perform. I was just there.
You didn't perform. Yeah, you was just there. But yeah. I knew you was somebody because he was up there. He was starting to get drunk, and he did a joke, and you were telling him when to breathe, when to let the room air out, and when to keep going. Like you was trying to tell him he was a little too slithered to understand what you was trying to say to him, though. But I was like, oh, okay, whoever that is, he either wrote that or he helping him perform, or he's somebody. But she was right on the side of him, right where he was sitting at.
Yeah, I've known DL, bruh. Me and DL started together. He'll tell you when I won Star Search, he was still broke. I known that nigga for this is my dude. We go back. And writing for him, doing the music, voiceover, labor relations, real estate, flipping cars. I'm a hustler.
Oh wow!
So, I got the bug to do this because I believe people need to hear what I gotta say more than anything, and we need to put that out in these YouTube streets. Put it out in these YouTube streets that if Dr. Lee want it, he know right where he can get it.
Yeah, okay.
He can get it. And I'm looking for it. I'm gonna make it. Matter of fact, yeah. Why not do that? I'm gonna make a little commercial.
And who is? Oh, okay.
Well, who is who now? Go ahead.
By saying who is dude? Like,
there is
his credentials to even be talked to. Like, who's dude?
This is a dude that is an elder. He got a decent number of followers, but the issue is, if you really look at it, it's gonna wind up being the disgruntled mud ducks against the pretty boys. If I show up with my niggas, all of us are handsome. That's one of the problems, is that this dude here comes from a time where He bet it all on school, and it didn't pay off. It didn't pay. Some woman stomped this dude. I don't know who it was. I don't know what happened, but this is literally one of them wounded dudes that I discuss. And these are literally, and I don't mean no. Fuck what I mean. I'll just say it. It's hard for me to respect that point of view as a Christian, the black Christian point of view. If you're a male, I don't understand it. I don't understand how you don't question it. I ain't saying you don't have it. You can't question it. You are still taking face value from a book that is clear, that there is clear evidence was plagiarized. Here's my issue. I say this all the time. Here's the dudes I got respect for in church right now, in black church. The minister of music, the band, the deacons, the head of the usher board, and the pastors. You know why? Because they getting paid. If you just rolling your ass out of bed every Sunday as a black man and going to church, what? The aliens are here, nigga. The aliens are here. It's up. The jig's up. The jig's up. I'm not telling you, like I say here at the First Church, bruh, I'm not telling you ain't no God. I'm telling you that you need to have the fucking guts. Find the temerity. Call on an ancestor that had more balls than you and look around and examine what you've been told. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying is take a look at it. Take a better look at it. Other than the European, Eurocentric fucking look that you were told to take from just here. Most of them dudes don't have passports at all. Most of them, yeah, I'd love for you know what? That would be a documentary. Yep, I'd pay for it. Me and Dr. Lee go to Egypt. We go to Egypt. Bring your book. Bring your Bible. Come on, let's go to Egypt. No,
go to Alexandria. That's where you need to go.
Come on, bro. Come on.
But it's the problem. The problem with a lot of cats, a lot of older people, or a lot of elders, because trying not to be disrespectful or nothing, even though we derogatorily talking about these cats. But the problem with a lot of elders is that there's a responsibility that comes with knowledge, and they don't want it. And that's just it. The knowledge is only power if you use it. You can know a whole bunch of, but if you sitting in the garage, you just the old nigga talking about what you used to have and how you used to do that you ain't got now. So it don't really matter about what they talk about. Give me 1 second.
Sure.
Kids calling.
Do you think, man? Well, what winds up happening is, and this is what we're looking at. There is a divide, people. And if you add up Tariq's numbers, Zoe's numbers. Hey man, where'd you go? Zoe's numbers. Dr. Claude's numbers. Brother Ben X's numbers. If you add up all those numbers of us waking up, even though it's growing, it's going to reach a critical mass. It's not going to grow past a certain point. And then everything on the outside of that is going to crumble. I really believe that. My interest in a debate like this is to come to an understanding. I don't need this dude to bow in front of my feet. I don't need that. I don't need all that. I want to debate on any subject he want to debate on Ooh wee. Ooh wee. Being old don't make you an elder. Gotta watch these old niggas. Yes, that's my issue. Dude, you my age. Misleading these people. You're not thinking forward. You're thinking straight or forward. I just want the opportunity for people to hear both of our sides. So as a matter of fact, shit. Let me which one is it? I think it's this one. I'm gonna bring this in. And yeah, I'm looking for a piece of music actually. So let's go back here and scoop this out. I think it's right about there. Um, yeah, I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it. I'll put a nice little one of my little funky ass. Uh, that one. No. Well, no. Actually, it's not that one. It's not that one. It's the other one. Okay. Yeah. Uh. Wow. Let me bring another one in. I like that. Okay. Yeah. It's on this one. Okay. Okay. It shit has a mind of its own. Okay, not that one. That one. That's the one I want. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna produce this commercial real quick, Bruce, and then we'll get back into it for a hot second, and then I'm out of here. Okay. Yeah. At the end of this, now I'm gonna cut this out. Now I need some help with this job.
Be careful and stay away.
Yo, what's up? It's your Uncle Jeff. I'm calling out Dr. Lee from the Lapeef Network. All I want is an opportunity for you and I to debate uninterrupted. We can use whatever debate rules you want to, whenever you want. I want to do a debate with you that is, I want to do a debate that is refereed by somebody fair. There's another word I want to use, but I'm high right now. Referee will do. Whatever time, whenever. Let's talk about family. Let's talk about marriage, so we can save.
All that remains of a once powerful nation.
So we can save
Do you want to
a
know?
few more people from what's coming, and maybe even that's you. I don't think it's gonna go your way, Playboy. I don't.
Want to know?
And to be honest with you, I don't think you really want to walk into these flames. I welcome your smoke. We about the same age. Okay.
Be careful and stay away. Stay away. Stay away. Stay away.
Come get it. It's right here. We about the same age. We ain't no elder thing. You ain't about 4 or 5 years older than me. You just been living hard and eating wrong. That's why I'm prettier. We can do this however you like. But I want it debate style. Now, it could be just me and you. You, a couple of your disciples. I'll give me and a couple of my Jedis. We can meet wherever you like. In love. Ain't nobody pulling up on nobody after this. Now, somebody might have to help you put your ego back together, because I'm going to get all in that sphincter with this knowledge. I really don't think you can handle what I got for you. I don't think it's going to be close. I really don't. I think when I get done, I'm going to have chunks of you floating in my stool. I don't think you can handle the weight. You might. But let's see. I'm calling you out. Man to man. Mano y mano. Grown man to grown ass man. Yeah, fuck the music. I'm starting over. Hey, Dr. Lee, I'll lay the music in later. Hey, Dr. Lee, it's Jeff Brown. Yeah, Ghetto Yoda. Cool black uncle you wish you had. That dude. Me. Yeah. That nigga you wish your mama had worked it out with. That dude. Just cool dude. I'm not a doctor. I'm working with a Chicago high school public education from the 80s and Mythbusters. That's it. But I want to debate you on family and marriage and such, what we were talking about, the Bible, and anything else you'd like to discuss at any time. With a moderator. That was the word I was looking for. Moderator. With a moderator. Somebody to cut the time. Because you seem to have a bad habit of cutting people off. Because you're used to being the smartest person in your circle. I challenge that. And I challenge your thoughts. Oftentimes I think you're full of shit. And I see through the smoke and mirrors. And I see the young brothers that you are misleading because somebody made off with some cooter you thought was supposed to be yours. Some sister played you. Let me tell you something. If you get out here, you're going to get your heart broke, Doc. We can talk about that later. I do some life coaching if you need it. But between then and now, whenever you're ready, play this over and over. Play it in the shower till you hear your balls drop. And let me know when you would like to get out. And I will cut some room in my time. If my mama got to go into an operation for her kidneys and I'm supposed to be at the hospital, I'll tell her, mama, look, I'll be out. The hospital ain't got no reception. I'm out in my car. I ain't a doctor no fucking way. I'll pray for you from the car. That's how serious I am about this. I will not miss this. I would love to debate you. You've opened the wrong can of worms. All right. With that done, John, get to call me, man. Call me so we can, let's hook this up. Let's hook this up. Ski Mask, those of you who know, who cross-pollinate, go over there. Get this. Link it. I'm going to take it over there. I'm going to make a video. I'm going to cut it and make a video. We'll cut it. Here we go. Bruh. Let's get a debate. Let's, whenever. You need till Thanksgiving to get ready? All right. You want to do it tomorrow? You want to do it in 15 minutes? All right. Whenever you want to do this. Bruh, I'm your Huckleberry. Say when. Now, all that out. Yes. Please, bruh. Tell Schoolboy I said what's up. Where he been? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. This is where I need the help of you youngsters. All they do on those Lapeith channels is argue. Shit makes my head hurt. Yes, Frank. Which is why I want to start peeling them off one by one and pop them in their mouth one by one in a controlled, moderated environment. Ja. Don't cut me no slack. If I'm going too long, I'm going too long. If I'm repeating myself, I'm repeating myself. I don't think it's gonna happen. I got 50 on me. I don't even think it's gonna be close. I really don't. I think I'm gonna put on a clinic. Not unlike the clinic I was forced to put on my man's show, on Jason Black's show. I didn't want to do that to that girl. But she, look, you want to walk into the flames, nigga? Okay. All right. Look here, that's what I'm for. If I am going to grow my platform, I'm going to have to go, here we go. Here's some good news for young Bruce. Here's some good news for young Bruce House. If I'm going to grow my name online, I'm going to have to go looking for smoke. And I know it's at least one nigga who's like, let me get my sword. Yeah, I got some young Jedis. I got some nasty Jedis.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, team, fuck that. I'll tell you what, I'll bring a Jedi ahead of me and one below me. How about that? How about I get Dwayne Mooney, me, and him? Anytime. You can debate the three of us, just me. I'm tired of this shit. First off, I'm tired of people not knowing who I am. People need to know. People need to hear this. I need y'all help. I'm crawling into social media and just standing up. But I really think is room. What about going at Corey? I wouldn't mind. Oh, absolutely. 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 I think it's a great idea. I think that's a great idea. Here you go. You're right. It's a great idea. I can't. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't do this. I can't purport myself to have a dojo and dodge fights. So, here's one. Hey, Corey Holcomb, it's Jeff Brown. I believe we have each other's cell phone numbers, so there's no need for us to beat around the bush. Whenever you're ready, let's meet. Yes, let's meet in a Zoom meeting. And let's debate anything you would like. My comedy, how funny I'm not, how much better you are than me. We can start there. And we can end wherever you like. But let's talk this out like men.
Yeah, it's not.
I know you. Yeah. All right, young man. Yeah. Don't even know. I seem to be asking a bit much. But let's talk like men.
I mean,
Yeah, bruh. Corey, why don't you come on my show? Why don't you come on my show? I'm inviting you on my show. Now, I don't expect you to come. I expect the excuse to be the numbers. I expect that to be the excuse. You don't want to help me with numbers. I'm okay, Corey. I don't need this to eat. I'm going to be all right. The creator, don't sweat yourself with my provisions. Thankfully, I believe in the creator and that source and all that shit I speak. So I'm all right there. It's just that it's people who for whatever reason, listen to you still, who listen to you slickly, low-key, pop shit about me. All right. Well, let's go. Let's discuss. Let's meet somewhere, brother. And give each other uninterrupted minutes to say whatever it is we like or feel to or about one another. Let's do that. Let's talk like men. Whenever you like. Because my issue is this. I prefer this level of debate. I prefer this level of debate. Well, one, because I'm good at it. But two, because it gets all the bullshit out of the way. It gets the bullshit out of the way. You know, me, Jeff Brown. The only nigga you can't find no dirt on. The only nigga you can't say nothing but he ain't funny to you. What else you got? Let's find out. Let's find out what else I got. Let's find out,
What?
Corey. Let's have that conversation. Let's get at it. Let's debate. Let's meet. Let's let everybody see. And let me warn you, in no way, I am not Aries Spears either. So whenever you like, however you want. Me, I prefer debate. I prefer we bring our minds to it. Let's see who has the sharpest mind. I mean, clearly, that's kind of punching down, but let's see. Let's get in here and talk it out like men. Let's find out. Let's find out for real who it is. Who it is. Which one of us has the issue with the other. And what issue. And why. Let's get there. Whoever wants, and yes. And whoever else has any smoke with me can get in line behind them. I will take them all. That is the splash I suppose I need to make. All of them. What is the other one? Fight Club, the Fight Talk Club. Yeah, you cats in there. I'm not going back in there. That's it. Yeah, it's like herding cats. You guys, you're very ovarian in there as well. It's a bunch of yelling. There's a few of you I can pick out that's dope. Dr. Lego, that dude's, I like him. I like him. But you can handpick him out. The rest of you, yeah, bunch of broads. Any of you. I'd like a debate. Any of you. Wherever you like, however you want. Any of you. Let me know if you got an issue that you'd like to discuss about something I've said, about a particular position that I have. Any of you. Because I hear it, dip. Okay, well, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Bring your thoughts. Bring your little trolling friends. Bring your trolls. Trolls welcome. I'll straighten their lives out too. I life coach. And get me some clients. Yes. So yeah. I am let me see how to. Any final thoughts, Bruce, before I get out of here?
Just why? that last one, man. Fighting an unwinnable war. Ignorant to be fight ignorance. Just there's no lesson. There's not even a win here. In that last one,
there's no win here.
There's no win here. Like
I don't know, there, young Jedi.
With intellectuals, that's one thing. You know, we have a point to prove. That last one will dodge a whole question to say something about your mama. Like they don't.
That's not. Whoopsie. That's not what I want. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work in a debate where we gonna put a subject up. And bruh, how many minutes you need? 3, 5, and then you give me my 3 or 5.
Mm-hmm.
Then we open up the floor for 3 or 5, and then we go to the next subject.
But you remember when Steve Harvey and Cat Williams did their little thing?
Oh yeah, I was there for that. Yeah.
You okay? From what I hear, Steve Harvey didn't go at Cat, even though it was a versus talking shit thing. He went there. He went up there and did comedy. Mm-hmm. Cat Williams approached it like it was a battle, which it was titled it that it was, and went up there and killed. One person is going to go in here with logic, and another person is going to go in here with ignorance. And since damn near 3/4 of America is retarded, ignorance is gone. get what it's gonna get out of it. It don't care about winning. It just care about laughing and being distracted. So, I mean, what would you be getting out of doing that with him?
Okay, I'm gonna answer that. I'm glad, young Jedi, you brought up percentages. They're perfect. Perfect. You said roughly 75 percent, roughly 75% of this audience is ignorant. I come for the other 25. I don't, all I need is a little bit from everybody. The people who are over there, that in the words of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, if you show people dirty water and clean water, you don't have to tell them which one is clean. They'll drink the clean water. See, dirty water like to stay in the mud. We finna get out here and start with a clean slate. And Brother Bruce, I don't think you've been exposed to my ignorance. I don't expose my ignorance. I can run ignorance. I got some ignorance. I got some horrible shit. Believe me, when I tell you I got some nuclear shit on this subject, brother, understand. I will not let you down. You will not leave with your head in shame. If this is a debate, no. This is why most cats don't want to debate me, because of my ability to box you in and bring you to accountability.
Right, and that's when the whatever the fuck the project. I'm from the Robert Taylor Projects is about to come out, and niggas don't just be answering questions all willy nilly. This ain't no test, and any other thing that could be as dumb and as far away from the subject is gonna be coming out. But I get what you're saying. Those who looking for the light.
Okay, brother. Question. Now, it won't be in conversation. He could go first. Go first.
Oh.
You go first. You done. That's 33 to 5. Funny as fuck. Oh my God. Said this. Da 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 da. Good. Well, here's why I'm here. And I'm going to lay down a lightning fucking 5. Here's the game plan. I suggest those of you who plan to debate me, study it. I'm going to let you go first if you like. Please understand, I'm setting your monkey ass up. You might want to let me go first. But if you want to go first, absolutely. I'm going to let you go first. And at the end of it, I'm going to have a good 15 seconds to go through what I just talked about and make people understand the level of cowardice you are dealing with if you do not discuss this and only this. If shit about my mama come out, if shit about what you ain't come out, all that shit you like to say on stage is wonderful, but we're not on stage here. We are two men with our minds exposed. That's what you said you came here for. So we finna see. Answer these questions, yes or no. If the people are unclear at the end, either you are dodging in female energy or you're not that good at communication. I don't see a third. Go.
Well, and that's why he won't say your name. He'll say certain people's names.
Well, fuck him. I said his.
No, right. But
I
if
said
you did,
his.
right. But that's my point. He won't. He play this weird little game. I mean, yeah, you can snatch what you can snatch. You definitely can grab something out of there. But he not. He one of my uncles that he one of them uncles that you see twice a year at the family reunion on accident. Are you at the family reunion and then accidentally at somebody else or accidentally at somebody's house? We don't function with
well,
dudes like that.
here's my deal, Bruce. Here's my reasoning. And I can't uh I can't uh say that I am in I'm supposed to be uh looking to spread the truth through debate. Looking to spread the truth through debate.
Okay.
And have anybody put up a oh yeah that makes sense that I don't answer. Lamert Park Kells was like, look, nigga, you gonna step around the 800-pound gorilla in your face? What kind of dojo is this? He's right.
He's not. Well, this is why he ain't. Because the gorilla won't say your name. The monkey,
okay.
the monkey talk a lot, and we have to context clues who he talking about, which is fine, whatever. But if I want it, I want it. And when he wanted it with Zoe, you had a problem. You had a direct issue. When you wanted it with Grady, which Grady wasn't even saying he wanted it with you, but you wanted it, you had no problem with saying Grady name. When Aries did his thing, you had no problem with speaking on that. You wanted with Pierre. You just now saying Pierre name. We been knew who it was, but you just now saying Pierre name. I don't even know why, because I ain't been trying to keep up. But you ain't when you and we see what happens when you even see people that might want it with you. You're not always with the confrontation with everybody you saying you want confrontation with. So you got your little ways of backing out and making your excuses and reasons and why. But when you want it, we know you want it. When you just throwing jabs, then you just throwing jabs. So because you a type of person, like you said, the only reason he even say something about you is because you put him in that corner. You put his whole logic and manhood in the corner. So he dodged out. That's the whole start of that whole issue. And then the rest of that is the rest of that. The rest of them jokes is just them jokes, and time will tell. Because ain't nobody just popped up with nothing. Like even when he was doing that show, when he was doing Black Jesus wasn't coming out when he said it was done. It was done when it was done, and it came out when it came out. So your TV show or movie come out when it come out. It's done when it's done. You didn't say it was done then. You said I got something for you, but since you acting a fool, fuck you.
Exactly.
So you don't necessarily want it. You mad because you got put in the corner and you might look stupid. But looking stupid ain't nothing new for you, so I don't understand what the problem is.
Okay, here's Brother Xylon. This isn't important. Let it go. You're too busy for this. Okay. Yeah, Uncle's hitting Corey with real facts. He didn't know how to react. That's exactly what this is about, and I understand, Xylon, what you're saying. I don't know if you just joined us, but what I'm doing is thank you, Ja. Is cats that won't let me speak. I'm taking debates with them. I love that, Ja. I'm taking debates. There was a dude a little earlier. Go back and watch earlier parts of this show, and then go watch his show. Watch a few of his shows. I'm not promoting their anybody can watch anybody. I don't care who you go watch. What I do care about is that if you have a platform that you're supposed to share opposing points of view, you're supposed to let the other motherfucker get it out. And it's not even on his level. Piers Morgan just did it to Tate. What's my boy's name?
Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate. He just did the same shit. It's feminine.
I don't agree with you, so I'm gonna outshout you, or I'm gonna say something completely opposite.
Sure.
Or you're challenging my belief system, and I have nothing to challenge what you said. So I have an emotional reaction for you. That can happen too.
Yeah. Well, Darlene is still with him for whatever reason. Somehow he hasn't burned bridges with Reza yet. Let me tell you something true. That's because that ain't the kind of bridge you just want to set fire to.
Right.
You want to watch yourself. I don't know what you know about the Nation of Islam, Brother True, but I ain't them ain't the kind of cats. Okay, I tell you what. I'll tell you why you ain't gonna see that bridge burn. For this reason. God bless the dead James Hanna, good friend of mine. We were in a barber shop one day, and this dope boy was sitting there. I mean, just a cowboy. Got his 45 right here, talking this shit about he whoop whoop whoop, what he do, wah wah wah, while he getting his hair cut. He fucked around, put his mouth on the minister, and he started talking. And he started talking about what Brother Minister Farrakhan wasn't this, what Brother Minister Farrakhan wasn't that. My boy James said, bruh, I know I don't mean no harm. I know who you are. I know what you're doing. I see what you got. But I'm telling you that you lucky you're not on the south side of Chicago. Because if you were, somebody would tip out of this barbershop. And in 15 minutes, it'll be 50 bow ties out there. And they don't care about your gun. I'm telling you. He gonna watch his mouth with Reza. I bet you he do.
But Reza don't give him. But see, that's the thing. How you challenged him isn't the same way when Reza's talking. So Reza's not challenging him intellectually or his manhood or his code of ethics or none of that. Reza's giving information and then blocking out.
Sure.
They're not equals in no way, shape, or form other than they're men. But Reza makes sure that there's a wall here that I don't jump into your pond, you don't swim in my ocean. And that's their relationship. Just like there's a physical aspect to him and Craig's relationship. I'm as big as you is. Say some of that you say to Marcus, or say some of that with the other niggas like you say, and see what happened. So he don't say it. You ain't gonna hear Craig say something, get proven wrong, and then he start making a bunch of broke jokes about Craig or him having more money. He ain't gonna do that.
No.
That's some, like, so when you like you said, you little, so and look away from you. All right. Well, when I'm telling a nigga he little, or if I'm telling a nigga he big, I'm looking dead at you. Like, if we go in there, if we doing this.
Right.
Because all of this, I'm not no comedian. I'm not joking like that, bro. Like, I'm from the West. We don't even joke with each other like that. If you ain't family, we don't joke like that. Like, we don't, you feel me? We don't even get down like all of that. So, yeah. Like I said, if he wanted it, he'd have said your name a couple weeks ago when he was saying whatever he was saying about you. And you just saying you don't want it for real, bro. What you want to do is make your little jokes and say what you're gonna say, because y'all damn near from the same place, ain't you?
Well, yeah.
Damn near.
Yes, we are. Okay, let me explain. We are from the Inglewood section of Chicago. Now, back in the day, in my opinion, it was the second worst section of Chicago, because the West Side was a shout out to the West Side. Whoo, the West Side of Chicago back in the day, nigga, you did not want it over there. Niggas that kind of had sense lived on the South Side. The niggas who kind of had sense that just couldn't get out of it was in the Robert Taylor homes, the Ickeys, Cabrini Green, which was on the West Side, on the near West Side. I lived on the South Side, out of the projects. We didn't live in the projects, but we was fucking poor. We were in those poor houses that weren't in the big buildings because my mama had somewhere to go other than the projects when shit didn't work out with my first stepfather. She came home to my grandmother's house, and niggas was poor there. It was hard. That you look up crime rate 60636. Looked at the nigga. So yes, we come from the same teaching, which is what I don't understand, bruh. This shit he doing, the Chicago I know don't co-sign that. I'm just being honest.
Don't know niggas from no niggas from no type of
Okay, yeah.
gang or thorough culture co-sign the shit he do.
No.
It's niggas that it's the off-brand niggas that don't give a fuck, that ain't got no rules, that do shit like that. It's you from the Taylor home. Where are you from though? See, I ain't never claimed a building. I didn't live in apartments before. I don't claim the apartments, nigga. I didn't been in projects. I don't just claim the nigga. I claim what's the set. You 50-something years old and quick to tell a nigga you from some apartments. That don't mean that, nigga. Which set is you from? What?
No, that's the same language. It's the same thing.
Over there?
It's just from yes, it's the same thing. What it is, brother, what it is, and I say this about all gang activity, is that all it is masculine energy broken, twisted, and pointed back on itself. These dudes, because they come from fucked up situations, man. Shit is fucked up. They are looking for love, and they give it to one another in a group that is angry, that has been told to point that anger at another group who is going through the same identical shit imposed upon them by forces outside of them. Most niggas are gay. If you a blood or a crip, you are that because of where your grandmama lived. Right. Shit went bad with your mama. She moved in with her mama, and them niggas around there is who you know. That's why y'all mad around at them niggas over the other way.
Right, and it's usually over abroad, so the shit ain't even got nothing to do with most of the shit that they be acting like.
Exactly, or money, or dope, but because we haven't been and haven't been given. This is a deep problem, brother. Black men were never given the latitude to run their dark side the way the Irish were, the Jews were, the Chinese were, the Japanese were. They ran their dark side to develop business and commerce elsewhere, and then they got out the game. We weren't allowed out the game because the game was circular for us. So these dudes got caught in the circle, and very, very few of them were ever able to take their money and get out. And most of them, let's face it, needed to be envied by other poor black people, so they stayed in it. But I can't just throw. I can't just look at the Crips and throw them out. I can't look at the Bloods or the Brims or whatever your gang name is, whatever color you are. I can't just look at you as a fucking group and throw you the fuck out. That's bullshit. And this is the shit he is on. This is the concept. This is the dangerous. This is the not even him. I'm sorry. This is the shit.
He on the nigga. He is a nigga that got to stand on other niggas. He just because I ain't even got if he was one of my uncles, he would respect me because he know I'm dangerous. Period. So I wouldn't have to have a problem with him. I have a problem with like one of my flunky cousins or something being around dude, and like you ain't gotta prey on him like that. Like we would have a problem like that. So it'd be a third party. It'd be a third party problem because you wouldn't do that to me. Because as soon as you tried me, you would know.
You don't understand.
You know what I'm saying? So we wouldn't have that problem. But I just understand the method to the madness, and there ain't no other than I need to shine more than you niggas. It ain't nothing else. Cause he don't even act the same when niggas is above him. Like when Nick Cannon and them got on the show, the nigga was all eyes and teeth. And nothing really to contribute to the conversation. It was just you see the level of difference. So I just don't like niggas that prey on shit that they think is different or it's weaker. Cowardly. Cowardly. I don't, you feel me? I don't function like that.
And this is why, again, brother, I say, I'm not, I put it out there because I'm challenging cats to debate. It's time out for that schoolyard shit. I don't have any interest in any schoolyard shit. I ain't trying to spill nobody's blood. It ain't on site when I see you. For what? Talking. You talking. No, I ain't trying to go. No, I'm not. No, I'm not finna put all this shit I done work for at risk just so I can show like it's the 5th grade that I can beat you up. No, I'm not doing any of that. What I'm doing is what grown men do when they disagree. They come to a meeting of the minds. It's just that I happen to believe that I have a much more powerful mind than any of you niggas I disagree with. That's the kind of shit I talk. Now, if I don't, bring your mind. Bring your mind. If you got a topic and you need some extra help, you bring your mind and I'll bring a couple of minds. And let's talk this shit out.
Fair enough.
So that's I can't Kels is right. Kels is right. I don't know. I may get no takers. But I'm going to leave it open and I'm going to keep taking this road. I'm going to keep knocking on these Facebook, on these YouTube doors. If y'all know that, look, yes, Jedis, find some fights for me to pick. You know what niggas is talking ignorant shit? Boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna knock on the door. Okay, I don't know what the hell notice that cat-like reflexes mean. I don't know. Are you talking about me? I don't know what. Anyway, this is the only way for me, or a good way for me
to grow.
To grow, absolutely. To have people see the message that I have to get, which is, you know, y'all niggas know, it's predominantly, it'll work for anybody, but it's for black people. So if starting with Dr. Lee, Brother Corey, in love, we got a debate, and it won't be on either of our platforms. You can pick the platform as long as we both have to shut the fuck up and let the other one speak.
Yeah, I should try to get on the radio and do that. See
Sure.
if Zoe do it. See if Zoe do it on this late night show.
Sure.
Cause that'll be fair. That's just the character, man.
So, there it is in a nutshell, man. I had a pile of shit, still got a pile of shit to do. I saw this show. If you see this show, go back, young Bruce House, watch it. Watch like that extra 10. I wasn't gonna put y'all through that shit. Watch that 5 or 10 minutes where we're interacting, and okay, I know what you're talking about. Oh, when the mic dropped and I caught it, yes, my hands are still for a 57-year-old. That's what I say. Yeah, that's what I like. I actually am working on a bit about this on stage. I ain't out here dancing with no young dudes. I'm not finna do that. You dudes don't dance no way. Y'all like to click, click, pow. But if you 57 and we have you just a regular 57-year-old dude, I will whoop your regular 57-year-old ass. Don't just you uncles, you ordinary uncles that wear hard bottom shoes. No, don't do it. No. Now, yeah, I'm there. I can say that because, you know, I got that 70s karate, nigga. Put that 70s, the karate chop to the throat still work. I'm not in that. I'm not over. That's not for me. That's not. I mean, you know, I keep myself. I hit the bag every now and then. I keep myself together, but I'm not. I'm 50. I'm knocking the shit out of 60. We supposed to be helping cats that's behind us with the shit we doing. And that's the whole reason for me doing this. That's my whole drive. That's my energy with this. Now, let's on some personal shit, Bruce. Can we hit Wednesday, sir? Do you think we can both land on Wednesday? Can we both land on the same planet at the same time?
Yeah. It was Wednesday. Was it 10 or 11?
If you can do it, yeah.
You saying yeah, but you didn't 10 or 11.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let me text you, man. I gotta look for it. So much shit going on. But at any rate, get the fuck out of here. I love you. Good guy, man. That's a good guy there, Bruce House. That's the future, man. Those, I mean, a little fiery. That's shit. Okay. If we all ride into town and I come back outside and somebody's horse's head is missing, yeah, that's who cut it off. It's fucking Bruce. Jesus. A little bit of that. But other than that, that's a good cat. It's a good egg right there. So with that said, beautiful people, I want y'all to stay tuned, stay positive, stay helping me keep this shit rolling. I'm really trying to do this as good as I can. And I think some of this shit is some good ideas and some great ways to go. I'm open to growing what we have. I'm about to move to Rumble. I'm gonna move some shit to Patreon. I'm gonna do the real shit, y'all. All right. I hope all is well. I'll speak to you soon. Till then, keep your goddamn powder dry.